For crop advisors, finding a reliable source of high-quality, affordable information to help serve their growers can be difficult. This is why we've designed the Planet Labs Monitoring Programs for Agriculture, a cost-effective satellite imaging solution for comprehensive, regular coverage of large agricultural areas. So how do we do all of this? Our constellation of satellites captures more than 5 million square kilometers of multispectral imagery every day. This means that we collect imagery over your area of interest multiple times throughout the growing season. With the combination of bands used by the Rapid Eye constellation, especially the unique red edge band, you get the information you need to help growers farm sustainably, increase land productivity, and reduce input costs. We store all your imagery for you, so you avoid the cost and hassle of managing and maintaining a data storage facility. All of your imagery is ready to use and readily accessible through an API or web application. Throughout the past few seasons, we've collected over 25 million square kilometers of imagery, over 33 US states and 5 Canadian provinces.
我是一名植保无人机飞手，从事植保作业已经有半年时间。我的每天的主要工作是给南瓜和玉米打药。以前我就很关注植保无人机，但是学习飞行和操控很困难，需要很小心的去飞行。在试用了 MGES 以后，我发现这是一台很智能的植保无人机，它让作业变得更简单。每次作业前拿着遥控器绕着农田走一圈，就能直接规划好航线，下次作业时直接调用数据就可以了。设置好喷洒参数和作业模式，上传到植保无人机以后，就能开始自动作业。操作简单，而且效率很高，我们一天能完成400-500亩的作业。
有的田块不平整，手动调整高度很难，经常会喷洒不均匀。MGS 配备了3台雷达，飞的时候可以自动定高，完全不用担心调高影响喷洒质量。最终的喷洒效果是最重要的。MGS 配备了双水泵，可以分别控制前后2对喷头，比 MG 的喷洒精度更高。喷洒速度和飞行速度是联动的，飞行速度不稳定的时候也能做到均匀的喷洒，不会烧苗，也不会漏喷。对于植保队来说，飞机一定要便于维护和修理。MGS 进行了结构的优化，很多部件都可以拆分，需要修理的话很便捷，成本也低了不少。
现在有了无人机打药，给我们农民节省了很多时间和精力。以前像我们这块地，一个工人一天才打4亩，现在有了无人机，2分钟就可以搞定。无人机打药，喷洒均匀，效果很好。玉米叶子的背面、茎部都可以喷到。以后有紧急的病虫灾害，就不再担心没有工人给我们喷药了。
led to the innovation of center pivot irrigation. The system consists of a pumping station, which captures water from a source such as a river, well, dam, or reservoir. The pump transports the water from the source through the pipes to the central tower, or pivot point. Water is driven through the span's structure and distributed to the sprinklers, which apply water drops of the right size to maximize absorption into the soil. The center pivot moves automatically, powered by a highly efficient fractional horsepower electric motor moving on wheels, designed to handle even difficult terrain. Center pivots can be used on nearly any type of agricultural crops. The system is customizable to the size, shape, and terrain of your individual fields. Plus, variable rate irrigation lets you apply water even more precisely based on different topography and soil types, even within the same field, to enhance your productivity. The benefits of center pivot irrigation include increased yields in less cultivated area, protection against drought, decreased production costs, larger scale and greater efficiency make multiple harvests per year possible. In addition, center pivots use 25% to 50% less water than traditional irrigation and offer better precision. They apply the exact amount of water exactly where it is required. Center pivots are the solution to preserving resources and maximizing efficiency. Growers can apply fertilizer and pesticide through their center pivots and can irrigate multiple crops at the same time. With the latest technological advancements, growers can accurately manage their irrigation from a control panel located at the pivot point, or even from miles away via PC, tablet, or smartphone. All of these factors add up to make center pivots a superior method of irrigation, offering efficiency and peace of mind to growers around the world.
My job is to work mostly with agricultural clients. So it's neat to see that not only is there a movement for going from farm to table and locally grown and distributed products, but now it's being grown with clean renewable energy, just like here at Buttonwillow.
As a farmer, one of the ways that we've found that we can help control our costs is by establishing our own solar field to generate the electricity that we use to irrigate the farm.
What makes Sina solar modules quality products is that they're Tier 1 rated. They're very high performance. This Buttonwillow system has exceeded its expected performance, which is always a good thing. That means more dollars in the client's pocket. And it's just really a stand-up product all the way from the manufacturing of it down to the warranty of it.
The warranties and the quality of the panels was a big concern for us because it's a big investment and we wanted to make sure that we were going with something that we felt confident was going to run the expected life of the system.
Capacity of this project is 250 megawatt. The project is divided into two parts, Yushe and Nangu. Yushe has 110 megawatt and Nangu has 140 megawatt. These two projects together take an area of 9.19 square kilometer, which is equivalent to 2,187 soccer fields. The total investment of this project is over 2 billion RMB. The annual power production is 316 billion kilowatt hour, and this power plant was reconnected last year. To make agriculture work here, under the PV power plants, we increase the distance between the ground to the module to 2 meters, so the personnel can move smoothly under these PV modules. The field is not flat, but with slopes, as you can see. To make the installation easier, we optimize the design of the tracker to reduce the number of foundations. We also adopted bearing, which is global patent, as you can see there, which allows quite large tolerance during installation. This allows us to have great connection on time and smooth installation before that. We try to avoid the backshading from the tracker. So as you can see here, the distance between the module and the two rows are quite large. This project is one of the first 3 approved top runner projects in China. With Trina Pro tracking algorithm and controller contribute another 1.8% to the annual performance.
Many solar panels can efficiently convert solar power to electrical energy. The solar pump drive is designed to effectively use that energy. When enough radiation is available, the solar pump drive starts automatically, and the pump connected to it begins to run. The built-in maximum power point tracking functionality always attempts to feed the maximum amount of power possible from the panels to the pump. Maximum flow and efficiency is reached by noon. The solar pump drive can also be equipped to operate from the grid if no solar power is available. The solar pump drive pumps water in an environmentally friendly, effective way.
Beginning with harvesting an energy-producing crop. Energy crops can be grown alongside those for human consumption and can be supplemented by waste from the other crops. It is fed into the biodigester, where it slowly breaks down, creating methane as it does so. These feedstock elements are fed in regulated amounts into the biodigester, where they're mixed and heated to start a reaction. During this digestion process, a range of biogases, including biomethane, are produced. Gas is collected and extracted before transferred to a refining station, from where it can be used as fuel-grade methane for cars, trucks, and tractors. Alternatively, it can be injected into the gas grid and used to heat homes or transformed into electricity for use on the farm or by local communities, helping contribute to farm self-sufficiency and delivering a sustainable, constant, and CO2-neutral power. Heat, another byproduct of biodigestion, can also be repurposed. At the end of the digestion process, its byproducts, the solid and liquid digestate, are applied to fields as natural fertilizer ahead of planting. When using biomethane, overall CO2 emissions are virtually zero. With an excellent nutrient profile, plus the beneficial organic matter that remains in the solid element, liquid and solid digestate byproducts from biomethane production provide a low-cost and effective alternative to standard fertilizers. The innovative integrated composite tubular layered tank design means it holds enough fuel for a full day's work. Methane is injected at 9.6 bar, ideal for efficient combustion, and thanks to 80% lower emissions than its diesel counterpart, the only after-treatment required is a simple 3-way catalytic converter. It's also 50% quieter when it comes to drive-by noise, such as the ability to detect potential obstacles. The headliner display allows the operator to select parameters such as lighting requirements, drag them down to the steering wheel mounted fixed hub display, modify them, and then swipe them back. Constant news feeds facilitate real-time decision-making, such as when to sell crop according to changing market prices. Voice control for the media player, phone calls and climate control, and 360-degree viewing cameras for road and field use, plus a reversing guide are also included. It's possible to use a smartphone to unlock the tractor and even to control the rear linkage. This tractor offers all-round panoramic visibility like no other, thanks to a totally convex glazed cab with a floating domed roof, an industry first. A powerful LED lighting package fully illuminates the working area. We believe biomethane is the most viable route to energy independence for today's farmers, offering greater sustainability, lower emissions and reduced running costs.
During the filtration process, water enters through the inlet manifold and is delivered via 3-way valves into the filters. The Azad Helix device, housed at the base of the filtering element, generates a helical centrifugal effect, which projects the heaviest particles towards the top of the filtering element, moves them away from the disc stack, and avoids the filtering element from clogging up rapidly. Solids are retained by the discs as the water flows through from the outside to the inside of the filtering element, which results in an in-depth filtration. An increase in the amount of retained solids generates an increase in the pressure differential. When a preset value is reached, the self-cleaning process is activated automatically. Once the self-cleaning process begins, the 3-way valve activates a maneuver, which allows the water to circulate in the opposite direction to that of the filtering process. The disc stack is decompressed and the water is projected tangentially at high speed, releasing the solids retained in the discs and forcing them out through the drainage manifold. This equipment guarantees a continuous supply of water from the system, since the self-cleaning process is performed sequentially, filter by filter. Azad solutions include a comprehensive range of equipment which meets all of the agricultural sector's requirements.